It seems strange that the Intercontinental Championship wasn't defended at Fastlane, as we're just weeks away from the show of shows and WWE didn't even bother to showcase it on its final pay-per-view before Mania. Perhaps WWE could have replaced one of the matches on the card, but at least Balor got a chance to defend the championship on Raw last night, where he would go one-on-one with the former Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley, who lost the title at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. But unlike at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, the almighty Bobby Lashley would be on his own, and was not accompanied by the man who cost him the championship, Lio Rush. Like most matches, Lashley had a massive power advantage over his opponent, but speed and agility was on the side of Balor, something that helped him when he nearly slayed the Beast incarnate at the Royal Rumble. So Lashley's best course of action was to keep Balor grounded, so that he's unable to execute some of his high-flying moves, the coup de grace in particular. However, Lashley didn't do a good enough job at keeping him down, as a resilient Balor got back to his feet, hitting drop kicks and a standing double stomp to Lashley's chest. Balor tried to roll him up for a pin, but only got a 2 count, and then followed with a sling blade to take him down. With Lashley dazed, Balor was ready to hit the coup de grace from the top rope, but just as he was about to climb the turnbuckle, the bell was ringing. It was Lio Rush who managed to snatch the timekeeper's hammer to try and distract him. Balor managed to take him out with a swift kick to the head, but Lashley then managed to counter a springboard by Balor into a spear, getting the 3 count and the title, beginning his second reign as Intercontinental Champion. But why? Why was Balor defeated on Raw for the IC title, only holding it for 22 days? Well, we have 3 reasons why. Number 1. Moving away from the faction. When Raw General Manager Kurt Angle was forced to take a vacation last year, acting General Manager Baron Corbin rose to power, wreaking havoc on the Red brand. It made sense that with all that power he would round up some of the Red brand's biggest heels for backup, as they would also benefit in return. But after poor ratings, the faction looked to have been done and dusted when Corbin lost at the TLC pay-per-view. Plus, if that didn't happen, he would have lost all power thanks to the McMahons who did away with all authority figures when they ushered in a new era. So it was baffling why both McIntyre and Lashley once again joined up with Corbin on Raw before the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, since now he's just a regular heel on the roster. He has no power and the faction made no sense at all now, but they were defeated at Fastlane by The Shield. Drew McIntyre proved to be an incredible heel by looking to end Dean Ambrose's career in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and with Lashley winning the belt again with the help of Lio Rush, they have reaffirmed their partnership. The faction has done its job of giving The Shield a reason to reunite and defeated them at Fastlane. Lashley should now continue his singles run once again with the help of Lio Rush by his side, breaking away from that redundant faction. Number 2. The Demon King rises at WrestleMania. Finn Balor's NXT run was distinguished by his remarkable excellence in the ring, as well as his dramatic entrance, complete with elaborate face paint and costuming that transformed him into the Demon King. Whilst he wasn't invincible with the paint, as he lost his match against Samoa Joe at NXT TakeOver The End in 2016, fans are well aware that when Balor dons the iconic face paint, shit's definitely gonna go down. As Balor fans know, the makeup is not an everyday affair, but reserved for special occasions. For example, when Balor worked in NXT, he only wore the face paint to NXT TakeOver events. The Demon is also a special power that Balor taps into on special occasions. Balor commented, "The Demon character is something I draw on occasion. It's something that requires a lot of focus to tap into, and really requires the right situation for me to sort of draw on that darker side of my personality." Recently, however, Balor's use of the Demon character has been remarkably rare, as we've not seen it since 2017's TLC pay-per-view when he went against AJ Styles. WWE will want to set up a big win for Balor on the grandest stage of them all. It might not be a one-on-one with Lashley, but with multiple WWE superstars, possibly bringing back the 6-man ladder match they used to have. Since he will likely be placed into a championship match at Mania, Balor will need to transform into the Demon King, slaying his opponents and winning back the championship at Mania, making for a huge moment, and this time a much more solid run with the belt. And number 3, Bobby Lashley needs the title more than Finn Balor. Fans are no doubt outraged that the title has been placed back on the shoulders of Lashley, but if you look at things in a different perspective, you'll see that Balor really doesn't need the title. The title is a gimmick after all, and only adds to the credibility of your character. Lashley possesses the look and the wrestling ability, but as far as charisma goes, his promos sound as convincing as George Mizanen's acting. Lio Rush was there to help Lashley with promos, but he can only take him so far. Lashley doesn't possess the same attributes as Balor, and is clearly someone who the fans have not invested in, whether he is heel or face. Lashley needs the belt to continue to elevate his character, whereas with Balor, the belt does nothing to help the development of his character. What do you guys think of Lashley winning back the Intercontinental Championship? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.